Welcome back. We're going to work on number 11 here. Number 11 reads, Manuel is an automobile salesman. Each week he earns a salary of $250. So I like to note and annotate as I'm working along because that's what we do in raps. We read, annotate. We also make a picture or something to help us with the passage, and then we'll solve. Okay, so you have $250. I'm just going to write this out. And then it says plus. And then it says 6% commission on sales. We know that 6% or the word percent means of 100. And so the fact that it is 6% means it is 6 over 100. If we were to do this on a calculator, it would come out to be 0.06. So anytime we see percent, we automatically convert it into a decimal. You can do it this way, or you can take the same 6 and use Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is simply a way to convert from decimal to percent, or in this case, percent to decimal. So to convert this, we will move our decimal point back this way, and we would have 0.06. Either way you choose is just fine. And then it says 6% of commission of sales. And so our variable of S will go here. It asks us to find the equation that could be used to determine Manuel's total weekly earnings. So we want all of this to equal Manuel's earnings, which is E. If we set it up this way, we can see that our answer choice is A. So on this problem, just go through it, read it out. 250 plus 6%. Remember to convert your percent into a decimal and then find the missing pieces to the puzzle. Number 12. Which situation can be modeled by the inequality 17x is less than or equal to 240? A. A store sells 17 CDs for $240. Each CD costs X dollars. So let's just set A up real quick. A store sells 17 CDs for $240. So 17 CDs for $240. So we know exactly how much they cost because they sell them for $240. So it equals that amount. We don't know how much each CD costs, and so we would put an X. If you're hearing noise in the background, that's my son. He's playing basketball in the house. So please excuse that. We'll continue on here. A customer had $240 and wants to buy at least 17 books. Each book costs X dollars. So a customer had $240 and wants to buy at least 17 books. So at least 17 books. Each book costs X amount of dollars. So if it is at least 17 books, our inequality sign will face this way. Okay? C. A business purchases 17 items for X dollars each. 17 items for X dollars each. The business can send no more than $240. So whatever this ends up being, it cannot be more than 240. That is why our inequality goes here. It can be the same as 240, but it says no more. D, you've saved X dollars every week in order to buy a bike that costs $240. After 17 weeks, you still cannot afford the bike. And so you have saved for 17 weeks, but that amount makes that you still cannot afford the bike. So it'll be set up this way. Hold on, son. Hold on. Okay. And so, looking at all of your signs, these all look similar.
What?
But if we just look at our signs here, we can easily see that C is the exact same inequality that they gave us up above. So your answer choice is C. Just is C. Good job, son. So just be very, very careful on how you set these problems up and work them out, because it can be as simple as an inequality sign. Number 13. 13. Yes, that one. Which inequality has no solution? So for it to have no solution, and remember, no solution means that the variables, when we solve, will be gone. So no solution means no variables. Looking at the first one here. If we go with this one, I'm just going to write it out to the side here. 1/2, and then we have x plus 10 is greater than negative x plus 1. We will go with our distributing here. We will end up with 1/2 x plus 5. 1/2 times x is 1/2 x, and 1/2 times 10, excuse me, it is 20. Actually, excuse me, I don't want y'all to do it this way. I want you to do it this way. Get rid of the fraction. We're going to multiply on both sides by 2. These cancel, and you'll have 1 times x plus 10 is greater than, and then we put these in parentheses. 2 times negative x is negative 2x. 2 times 1 is plus 2. We'll continue on. This is just the same as saying 1x plus 10. At this point, we will add a 2x on both sides. These cancel. You end up with 3x plus 20 equals 2. At this point, we will subtract 20 on both sides, and we'll end up with 3x equals negative 18. Divide on both sides by 3, and x equals negative 18 divided by 3, and that is negative 6. So we have a number for our solution there. And so the fact that we have a number will most definitely tell us that we do have a solution. We're looking for something with no solution. So I did A there. Just for the sake of time, I'm going to skip down and do D. Okay, on D, we have 2 times 3x minus 1 is greater than 6x plus 1. 2 times 3 is 6x. 2 times negative 2 is minus 2. Don't do anything to the sign. 6 times x is 6x. And 6 times 1 is plus 6. You're already thinking what I'm thinking. Well, neither one of these are smaller. And so you can subtract them on both sides. When you subtract them on both sides, they both cancel. And you have negative 2 is greater than positive 6. Is this statement true? You're absolutely right. It is not true. And so the fact that it is not true and we don't have any variables, this would be no solution. Had these numbers come out to be equal, our answer will be all real numbers. But for the sake of this problem, our answer choice is D. Thank you for joining us. We're going to move on in our next clip to questions number 14 through 17. Thank you.